An age-old formula for discovering new possibilities in the times of difficulties. As human beings, we all experience problems when are concerned by some person who is in our life, not changing his behavior that is causing him a new mental trouble and other losers. All of us, may it be parents, teachers, business professionals, employees, employers, will agree with me that dealing with human beings is not a matter of cakewalk. In fact, it's a type of roller coaster ride, sometimes fun and sometimes scary. Read this post keeping in mind your child, student, employee, employer, spouse, etc. with whom you have not so great time interacting. As parent, you may always notice your child's unproductive habits like watching too much TV, spending time on social networking sites, idling, etc. We almost always are in a role of preacher in these situations. Telling him/her not to watch too much TV, not to spend that much time on social networking sites, not to stay idle whole day, etc. As teacher, you notice a student who does not seem to work on improving his handwriting, or a student who does not keep quiet while you are teaching. We are into correction mode and tell them that his writing is not good, and how many times to tell you this. You do not listen, you keep talking in the class and all the class is disturbed, etc. Your employee is consistently a late comer or non-proactive and you are not happy by this. You tell him to be active and be on time. These interaction of ours keep on escalating and we lose peace of mind every now and then. Here it is important to be noted that you all are committed in your role as a teacher, parents, employee or a spouse. And you always strive to improve things. And also it may be the case that the situation is worsened every time. Why so? Consider this one statement. Resistance causes persistence. It simply means that the more you resist something not to happen or not to be, its chances of persisting are even more. You resist indiscipline of students, unpunctuality of employee, your child watching TV overtime, it persists. What can you do in these situations? Do you remember the age-old riddle of making a line short without touching it? The solution to these problems was drawing another line beside that which was longer than that. Here comes the art of making things disappear. Consider this: your student, your child, your employees, your spouse, all are human beings. And human beings are craving to be listened. You fight for that they should obey you, and the inner child of theirs is saying by this way that you listen him. As stated before, your commitment is not questioned here. You have a stand for them. Now, it's time to act in a new way. Inquire yourself what else can be done without resisting? Invent a new possibility in which you assume the role of creator of new bond of relationship with them. Know that being human, they too have some specialties, some traits, some talent that need to be found out by you and admired and appreciated by you. This is exactly opposite to the things you are saying and doing till now. Currently you are publicly declaring their faults. Now it's a time to appreciate their talents, skills. Make them feel worthy of being there with you. Smile at them spontaneously. All things will be taken care of when this human being feels that he is wanted here and now. It may take time and practice. When you find yourself getting back to old habits of fault finding and losing peace of mind, remind yourself this little conversation. Resistance causes persistence. Act new. Find good qualities in them. Appreciate them. Be sure, in time the very unwanted acts of them will disappear. And that too by not working against these acts. Accept, invent new possibilities and be peaceful.